you reading?
Hello! How is everyone doing today? We are here! We are live with Mists of Ravenloft, Episode 4, Maligno's Curtain Call. I'm here with some of my favoriteest people. Some of us are looking up how to kill vampires. It's good research. They should definitely not stop doing that. But first, we're gonna go around to our resident wizard? Child wizard? Shiny Pilot, how are you doing today? And who will you be playing?
Doing great. Shiny Pilot, be playing the ever fallible and lovable Ron Wesley, the little wizard boy who is ready to explore this world. And I'm not ready for it, but that's okay. So, doing good. Excited to be here.
Awesome, awesome. And from Ron Wesley, we drop down to Mr. Magnus Deep Shaft. How are you this evening, Magnus?
Pretty good. I'm playing Magnus Deep Shaft, D20 coup de grace, coup de grace, and I am ready to hit this guy. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. You can't quite smite him yet, but you're getting there very soon.
Yes, I'm ready to almost smite him.
Almost smite. Speaking of people who have been smited a lot of enemies in my campaigns in the past, Ambara, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. So I am playing Ambara Vanastra, who is an elven divine soul sorceress, and I'm currently either a carrionet or back in my original body. We'll find out, I guess.
Who knows? We don't. It'll be great. And then from Miss Ambara Vanastra, we see Mr. Elam D. Wood Jr., which I cannot help but say it like that every time now. Thank you.
Good evening, Lindy. My name is Elam D. Wood Jr., and I'm here today to play a little Miss of Ravenloft. I'm very excited to be here. I'm just a humble ranger who likes gravy and biscuits and a nap on the porch when I can squeeze one in.
Excellent, excellent. I'm sure there'll be lots of napping in everyone's future. And last but certainly not least, we have our resident ex-pirate, Merrick Tinpenny. How are you this evening, Merrick?
Oh, I'm doing great. Can't wait to punch someone in the face. Beyond that, we'll see if we survive this, because I don't know which Ambara is Ambara, so we should probably just kill them all.
It's definitely a strategy that could be employed. But before we jump to any strategies that may or may not be employed, let's do a brief recap of what happened last week. Last week, our heroes woke up and they were that was week before last, but basically they discovered they were carrionets. They were little puppets running around, and they had to find their bodies. They acquired some silver needles, with which they had to prick into their original body's neck to get transferred back, basically body swap. Everyone had managed to do so, except potentially Ambara's. Her carrionet body was a little injured, and she had to stay back and repair it some. So everyone else found their body. They met up with little carrionet Ambara, and now they went to the toy shop because that's where they saw Ambara's human body. But when they got inside, they pulled off the hooded sacks covering the captive adults, and realized they were all just dolls, except for Ambara, who claimed to be the real one, but that the carrionet was trying to take her place again, and the carrionet claimed to be the real Ambara, wanting to get her body back. Who is who? Hopefully we'll find out before any drastic measures are taken. And also, while they were attempting to rescue, most of the toys in the toy shop began animating themselves, and Maligno himself was at the top of the stairs, ready to finish this, as he said, because this has gone on for far too long. These adventures have been a pest. They've been pesky pests to him, and he's not about that. He's the new Dark Lord of Odiare, and he wants to claim what's his. So we're gonna start off in initiative, because it kind of is that drastic of a scenario. Ron, you were at the top of the initiative order. You were just inside the door to the toy shop, which I will put everybody inside the toy shop so they can see what it looks like. There we go. You guys are inside the toy shop. You're just inside the door. I don't have exact representations because this is just the module picture. But where the table would be is where the fake adults and the body of Ambara was. And most of the team members are inside around that area. Maligno is at the top of the stairs. What do you do, Ron?
Did Maligno just barge in and make a monologue speech?
Yes.
Ron would probably have just something similar to the effect of kind of challenging Maligno as to, what are you doing? Why are you doing all this, CDP? What are you doing, Maligno? I thought your show was great. Why do you want to hurt us?
Alright. Give me a persuasion check, just to see if you can make him monologue further.
I'm just a little boy.
Yeah. Just to see. At 18, that's really good. You're now gonna get his life story on his turn instead of him attacking you. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Ron?
He'll stand there with his little freckles and just, That's about it. It's Ron.
Excellent. So it is now Maligno's turn. Well, you see, when I was created by Giuseppe, none of the adults in town would accept me as a real boy. Only the children did. It went on for months and months, and I couldn't take it anymore. I tried making more friends, a puppet friends, a marionette friends, and I found out that I had a power to transfer bodies, but I could not transfer myself, and so I said to myself, I will take over the town of Odiare, and I would make it my own, and then everyone will be happy, and everyone will play, and all the children will be taken care of, and they won't have to do chores, because that makes them sad, and we will have no more adults ruining our fun. And, yeah, he basically...
Oh, does that mean I don't have to do any more chores?
Of course not. You appear to... Well, you might be working age, but we will say, for now, you do not have to do any chores.
Oh, that sounds great. Thank you, mister.
Of course, but everyone here, if they see they have reclaimed their bodies, taken them from the marionettes who do want to only provide for the children, your friends will have to be stopped.
Oh, no, they're my friends. No.
Don't worry, there are many more children here for you to make friends with.
I don't know if I like this. Oh.
And with that, we move on to Merrick. Merrick, you hear this talking, and you are standing near the lifeless dolls and Ambara? And Ambara? Toy Ambara? Regular Ambara?
Once again, okay, so Ambara's in the center.
Yes.
Where is Carionette? Ambara?
I'd say about 5-10 feet away in Magnus's beard, kind of peeking out.
Oh, okay, still in Magnus's beard.
Still in Magnus's beard.
Okay, and Maligno is at the top of the stairs.
Yes.
Okay, how far away is he from us?
You could get to him in a round of movement.
Okay. All right then. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know which one of these girls are the one we came with, so I figure we kill the puppet and figure it out later.
There you go.
And so I'm going.
I'm not all right with that.
I'm going to sprint. I'm not. Yeah, I sprint up to Maligno.
Okay.
And I'm going to make. I'm going to make a short sword attack at him.
Okay.
Just going to jump in and do really well on the first strike. I'll take
hit.
that.
Yeah, not 20.
There you
So
go.
didn't roll all that great, but I'll take it. That's a good start.
It's a solid start.
And then because that was a monk weapon, pirate weapon, if you will, I'll come around and as I swing through with one, I'll kind of follow through with an elbow and try and punch him as well. That's not bad either. Okay, there we go. And then I'll just stand there, ready to take out this stupid creepy puppet.
Yeah, you get a solid hit with your short sword. You see a tear and form in the clothing that he's wearing and into the wooden of his arm, and then you elbow him backwards and he hits him right in his little puppet chest.
That's my turn.
It's your turn. Excellent, excellent.
Darn.
Magnus, you are next. You see Merrick has ran over and torn into Maligno a little bit.
All right. Let's see here. Yes, I will run up after him and attempt to hit the thing with my warhammer.
All right. So do you leave Puppet Ambara in your beard,
Ooh.
or do you take her with you?
Yes. In fact, no. I'm going to grab Puppet and Bara.
Okay. That's
what I'm going to do.
That's
instead.
easy. Yes, excellent.
Yeah.
All right, and then you rush over.
Hmm?
And then you rush over to hit Maligno.
Oh.
Or
Well,
you
no,
just
I meant
jumping?
grapple.
Oh, just grapple Puppet Ambara? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's gonna be an automatic because there's more than Puppet
Okay.
Ambara is tiny and you are medium. There's more than a size gap. You are able to just hold on.
She's the one with the silver pin.
She is
She's
the one
big-
with the silver needle.
So-
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'll be like, I don't know which one is which! Help!
Excellent.
And I'm done.
Awesome, awesome. We'll let Elam go before the toys this turn because the toys are waiting for Maligno's orders. Elam.
Elam flies into swift, decisive action, and are crossbow bolts made of wood or metal?
They are made out of wood. You can acquire metal ones, but they are more expensive. You would
That's
have
that noise.
have wooden ones right now.
I'm gonna just swiftly move to the fireplace and set the end of a crossbow bolt on fire.
Yes, there is
And-
still some burning coals in there, so you're just able to kind of light that.
If I can, I want to shoot at him in the same round, if I can.
Yeah, sure. I would say that there's enough fire left in the burning coals that it's pretty quick to catch. That's just to be your bonus action, and then it'll be your action to shoot him.
Say, Malignio, as a fully deputized law enforcement agent for the town of Ole and something, I'm about to shoot your little butt, set you on fire, and miss like a tragic
Unfortunately,
shithead.
the 7 does miss. You kind of shoot with your heavy crossbow, and it goes straight into like a can of paint down right underneath the stairs. One of those cans of paint right there, and you hear it just go, tss, and you see paint, like blue paint, start to bloop, 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 like seep onto the floor.
Always seems to happen right after you make a threat.
That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Yeah.
You'd think I'd learn by now, but
I think you'd learn. All right.
Nope.
Toys are gonna hold their action. Ambara. Both Toy Ambara and Elf Ambara. What do you do?
Well, Puppet Ambara is going to attempt to get out of Magnus's grasp.
Okay. That is
believe.
a D20.
Let me move my mug out of the way. Plus anything?
I do believe everything else is 10. Let me look at the Carrionet stats. Yep. So just a D. They're not athletic, they're acrobatic. Well, you can use acrobatics, though, to bust out. So yes, you can actually use a D20 plus 6.
All right.
12. I'll have Magnus make me an athletics check, but with advantage, to see if she can slip out. 15 does beat that. Your Puppet Ambara is still stuck. Yeah.
Damn it, Magnus put me down. I need to go stab my own body.
I don't know about that!
How else am I going to get back to where I'm supposed to be?
But who was who?
I'm me.
What?
That is not me.
Hold on.
You can definitely insight check
Yes.
if you would like.
I will attempt that. That might help. Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe it won't.
With a 19 insight. Ambara, what does he glean with a 19 insight?
From
From
Puppet
puppet.
Ambara is definitely anxious to get back into her body, whether or not it's the. I mean, it's difficult to tell.
Yeah, there's not a lot of expression on the puppet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say
Look.
that the eagerness to get back into the body seems genuine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not my turn, but yeah. I'm not letting her go.
Okay. What does Elf Ambara do?
Elf Ambara does not want to get stabbed by this tiny little puppet and get her soul stolen again. So she is going to, I would just say, step away
Mm-hmm.
as far as she can from the group.
Just kind of back up towards like that back bookshelf.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be anywhere near Puppet Ambara.
Okay. I will say with that insight check, you gather that Elf Ambara appears nervous. Because that is a really good insight check.
Oh, that same. Okay.
I'll allow that, because that 19's real good.
I mean, it's kind of what I figured anyway.
It's just hard to read puppet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ron, it is your turn. People are started shooting and stabbing other people, and Magnus is holding on to Puppet Ambara, and other Ambaras moving across the room to the other side.
Is Maligno trying to come down the stairs still?
No, he's standing up there. He looks like he's about to face off with Merrick.
Okay, Ron in a panic and scared says, "Everybody, no, stop! What are you doing? No, don't do that! This is And he's gonna cast grease at the top of the stairs at the base of Maligno's feet.
Excellent. Difficult terrain. Merrick, I'm gonna need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry, Merrick.
Excellent.
Those pirates know how to walk on slick things.
Ooh, neither of them fall, but it has turned these stairs into difficult terrain.
Greasy, difficult. terrain.
Greasy, slippery, nasty, difficult terrain.
No, the two of you up there, stop fighting! This instant! Oh, what are you fighting about?
Is that the only way out?
Oh, the stairs?
Yeah.
No, there's a back entrance, kind of near where that cloak is on the hook next to that back bookshelf, and the front entrance.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're on the bottom floor.
You're
I
on the
thought we were
bottom.
on the
You're on the
base.
bottom floor.
Okay, we're on the bottom floor. Okay, my bad.
Ron is just gonna chastise Maligno.
Okay,
Be
that's-
like, what are you guys all fighting? Why?
Definitely doable. All right. But now it is Maligno's turn, and he is not prone. He is going to say, "Defend me, fellow toys. We cannot let them get their bodies back." And he's going to look at you, Merrick, and point a finger and say, "Now dance! Dance, puppet, dance!" And I need you to make me a... I'm going to double check the saving throw, but I think it's wisdom. I looked it up before the game started, and then I forgot. Oh! Yes, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I've rolled way too well the first 3 rolls. This is where I fail. Nope, I'll take that.
With a 24, you feel
Nah.
a near irresistible urge to dance. But
I don't do requests.
you're able to retain control of your muscles and keep it down. You see, he kind of stomps his foot, and that is his turn.
Do the pirate shuffle.
Merrick, it's your turn again.
After with my ready reply, I will stab him with my sword again
Solid strategy.
and miss,
Yes, that will be a miss.
and then I'll punch him 14?
That is just barely gonna miss.
Okay.
All right.
Ron, get rid of this. It's too slick up here.
What?
I can't fight this thing.
Ah!
All right, Magnus. You're holding a little doll Ambara. Another Ambara is moving, backing
yes.
up.
I want to take the silver needle out of the doll's hand.
Okay.
No.
You succeeded on the grapple check, so I'll say, yeah, you can. It's tiny versus medium. So.
You don't need this just yet. All right. Then I'm gonna stab myself in the hand with it.
You stab yourself in the hand. Okay.
I'm trying to think of a place I could put it where she couldn't get to it. So.
All right. You stab it in your hand. Take 1 point of piercing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got a needle in there now.
All right. Cool.
All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna walk over to the other Ambara.
Other Ambara. All right. Yeah, you're able to do that. You're able to easily
Look,
close the
we're gonna
distance.
have to talk this out, guys.
Love it.
And then I'm done.
Okay. It is now the toy's turn. There is a little unicorn rocking horse. There also is in that same area a dragon rocking horse. The dragon rocking horse is going to turn to face Mr. Elam D. Wood Jr. and I need, said Elam D. Wood Jr., to make me a dexterity saving throw as flames emerge from the dragon rocking horse's mouth.
What?
Yes.
A dexterity check?
Yes, a dexterity saving throw, please.
What the hell is that?
Toys are alive.
I got an 11.
Run into the stairs.
And 11 is not quite enough, and you are going to take...
My biscuits are burning.
You're going to take 1 point of fire damage as this, like, rocking horse rocks, turns to face you, and then a little bout of flame comes out and gets you.
Ow! Oh, Lord, it's a fire.
Let's see. The other toys, the only other one who's shown aggression towards Maligno so far is going to be Merrick. And so, there's going to be the Jack-in-the-Box that jumped off the bookshelf left turn is going to keep, you hear, do 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 do, and it just keeps, it uses its action to tumble its way in its little box over to the staircase. But there is going to be one marionette who's able to get within range of Merrick and is going to use one of his little marionette strings as a whip to try to strike you. So. Oh, does that hit you, Merrick? A natural 20?
I believe a nat 20 does hit
Okay.
me.
So.
I have a habit of doing that to me.
I don't know why. I can hit everybody else in the party, but I'll nat 20 you. It's been every campaign. I don't know why.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I've got ideas for new characters. Don't worry.
So you're gonna take 4 points of. It's normally just a D4, but now it's gonna be 4 points of slashing damage as this little whip around your ankle.
Ow.
Okay. Elam, it's your turn.
All right. Elam's going to take another shot at Maligno, despite the fact that he's being assailed by rogue toys.
Yes. The good news is you already have a crossbow bolt on fire because of the little dragon that breathed on you.
There you go. I'm taking a shot at that little shit.
Okay.
Come here.
15 just hits. Roll me that damage. It's actually really good.
Wait.
Oh, you just
that's
click the
not-
word heavy crossbow on the Roll20 check.
Oh.
Boom. 7 piercing damage. Awesome, awesome.
On fire.
On fire. Oh, yes. Roll me an extra d4 for fire damage.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Ooh, very nice.
What's up?
He seems to be vulnerable, you would say, to fire damage, as if it does a lot of more damage to him. Probably because he's made out of wood and glue and stuff, and that kind of thing's very flammable. So that would be 8 points of fire damage to him. You would notice, though, I will also give you this. You'd notice that the crossbow itself didn't appear to do as much damage as the fire did. But it seems to be fire was particularly effective. Ambara, it is both of y'all's turns. You have Magnus within you. Within you. No, that's not the case. Within range of you.
No.
5 feet. So sorry.
Just no.
Magnus is within standing.
Need to clip that for RPGN.
He's within 5 feet of you, as is other Ambara.
Okay. Magnus, I need you to give me that needle and let me stab my body, alright? I have fire that I can use to get Maligno, like, not being alive anymore.
Okay, I turn to the other Ambara and ask her if that's true.
I mean, yes, that's true, I have fire, but I'm not gonna let that thing stab me and steal my soul.
No, sir, I don't like it.
He's not letting go of there, definitely, and he's not giving the needle either.
All right.
But also, he wants to be. He's standing next to the other Ambara.
Yes,
so
yes.
You're not escaping.
You kind of got her like cornered.
And then, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's not even my turn. What am I doing?
Yeah. Well, it's you two are kind of in a weird like.
Yeah.
Who's the real one here? While there's arrows and fire flying. So now it's Ron. It's your turn again.
Oh, after having yelling at him to get rid of the grease, I can dispel that, correct?
Is it a concentration spell? I don't think it is.
Let me read it. One
Nope. There's just grease there.
There's just grease.
There'll be grease for a minute.
Okay.
So you have another like 54 seconds of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mac. It's just gonna have to be a little greasy for a minute. I'm sorry. Well, maybe he won't attack you if he finds things a little bit more cheerful. And he's gonna cast hideous laughter on Maligno.
On Maligno? Excellent. All right.
He's gonna try and make him laugh. He's gonna start he's gonna put his hand under his armpits and and doing all the silly childish humor that he knows.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. A wisdom saving throw. That is a nat one. He just.
Ron goes with it yes, aren't I so funny?
And he becomes prone. He actually, because he's on the stairs, he kind of slips onto the same step that Merrick's now on. And rolling around in the grease. Laughing.
Okay, well, it's a concentration, so Ron's gonna sit there and try and concentrate on his work to make him laugh.
Excellent. Love it. Perfect. It is now Maligno's turn. To the end of each of his turns, and each time it takes damage. Okay, so he is incapacitated right now. I mean, leave, that means he can't do anything, so he's just gonna try to make that saving throw. Just double checking that, because it's been a while since I've had to deal with incapacitation. Can't take actions or reactions, so yeah, he's just gonna try to make that saving throw again.
Yep, end of his turn.
9 does not succeed, I'm pretty sure.
Sweet.
I'm trying to see a wisdom saving throw. It's the DC. I can't remember how to do the DC check on that. I'm learning wizard, so.
What is your spell DC? It's 8 plus
my
your...
spell save DC is 13.
Okay, 13, so you did not make it. Merrick, it's now your turn. There's Maligno, prone, a greasy prone Maligno on the stair next to you.
Greasy from like
Laughing.
Is he burning?
He appears with his rolling, because you know, like if you stop, drop, and roll, it kind of puts out fire. So he's not burning currently, because he's literally rolling on the floor laughing. But you can see, like he's been pretty badly singed on his right side.
And did it seem like he took more damage from that sort of thing?
It does seem that way.
A little light bulb goes off over Merrick's head, and he's like, puts away his sword, takes out his torch, lights it, stabs him with it.
Okay.
Just flip it upside down and burn.
Burn! Okie dokie. So. Give me...
An unarmed strike?
Yeah, an unarmed strike.
It would miss.
Yeah,
so he's
12, even with advantage because he's prone. 12 is gonna miss. So
then I will go to hit him again.
Okay.
Bonus. Oh, well, that's both sides of the coin right there.
That is both sides of the coin. Because it is an unarmed strike, you don't get to attack with your torch twice.
Okay.
But you will get a punch. Like you miss with the torch, you're like, dang it! And as you say, dang it, you hit him pretty good with your fist in your other hand.
7.
Excellent.
Would you just sit still and burn, please?
Magnus, it's your turn.
Okay. Merrick, can you stop playing with that doll? I need help over here.
Not at the moment, sire.
I'm gonna throw an axe at whatever the loudest toy is.
Okay. Aside from Maligno, who's kind of hard to see because you're far in the back and he's on the front of the stairs, it probably would be, the rocking horse dragon.
All right.
He's like
Right there.
trying to like rock and like recharge his fire breath, so it kind of sounds like if a dragon had a loogie. It's trying to recharge that.
Shut up, dragon.
Unfortunately, a 7 misses and your axe goes, and it's like the table like next to it.
Why did I threaten him? Like, I should have just said, I'm a peaceful guy. Huh? I don't know. Whatever.
All right,
I'm
and now
done.
it is the toy's turn. And Mr. Fire Dragon did indeed recharge his little rockin' horse fire breath. So I'm gonna need Mr. Elam D. Wu Jr. to make me another dexterity save and throw.
This thing won't leave me alone. Yeah.
This time you are able to completely dodge as fire shoots out. It actually just lights the fireplace a little bit more because that's what you were standing next to. And you take 0 damage. The Jack in the Box is going to be able to make it over to, see, I don't think he'd realize Ron cast a spell, but he did get halfway across the room, so he's going to be able to make it up to, Merrick at this point in time. And he is going to try to attack you, Merrick. Boop. Does that hit you?
Yes, that does.
Okay. And Jack in the Box, for those who don't know, has advantage to hit because it's always a surprise when he pops out. Okay.
Wow. Okay, I am close to death now.
It's gonna be, he pops out, and then he hangs limp afterwards. So that's his one attack, he shanked you with a little Jack in the Box shiv.
And
Elam, it is your turn.
all right. Now, I never tire of pointing out that Elam Dewa Jr.'s crossbow is roughly as tall as he is. We're talking an anime large crossbow.
Excellent.
It's an elephant crossbow. Okay,
Yes.
so I never get tired of pointing that out. So, and I light a bolt on fire in the fireplace,
Easy
and I go,
to do.
Ronnie boy, let me tell you something. Now might be a good time to hit puberty because you ain't in pig farts no more. And I hold it up, and I'm gonna take out that puppet.
All right.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll it. Oh no. Yes.
That will hit.
You bet your sweet bippy it does.
And give me a D4 fire damage as well.
With pleasure, Lindy, my dear. Oh,
So
throwing
this-
rocks tonight.
6 fire damage, and then Pearson. All right. He looks
Sweet freedom.
pretty rough. Oh, and he gets to make a saving throw. That's an awesome sound effect. I'm just gonna have to like clip that and use it for all your crossbow noises.
Thank you. I do a lot of Foley.
With that, he stops laughing. Ha 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 ha! He looks over at you and his little puppet eyes narrow. Ambara's.
All right, well. There's not really much I can do since.
Magnus did take one hand off of you to throw a silver hand axe.
Oh, he did.
He
All right.
did.
Did he take the hand off that has the needle stuck in it?
You know what? Let me roll my nifty like D2. He did not.
All right. I'm within 5 feet of other Ambara.
Yes.
But that's like a million feet for
That's
a carry.
it's a long feat. That's basically triple distance. Almost.
So
You're so
I would
short.
like to attempt to break out of Magnus's
Sure.
grasp again.
D20 plus 6.
So
And
Dark, it
Magnus,
gets
I'll
in my
need an
keyboard.
athletics check from you. You do not get advantage this time, though. So that's
Oh
gonna
wait,
be,
that's
10.
plus 6. Even no, it wouldn't make it.
Well, you never know. Oh, he doesn't make it. You're wiggling. You're not quite able to get out of the hand. That's probably why he missed, is he was distracted because you were wiggling so hard in that one hand.
Damn it, Magnus, let me go.
Look, I can't let you do that. I don't know if it's you.
It's me. I'm trying to help. I promise.
All right, I have an idea. I just have to think of it first.
We're never going to get anywhere with this.
All right.
That's it. That's my turn. Other Ambara kind of like edges away.
Yeah, she's trying to. She kind of like edges around. She's out of the corner, but she's still within 5 feet.
Yeah, and she's trying to like get as far away from the puppet as she can.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
All right, Ron.
Okay, Ron, seeing that he stopped laughing and just giving the angry eye to the people and the yelling at him by like, "No, I'm sorry, it's just Maligno, so stop doing it now." And he's gonna look over and see how many puppets are attacking the friends.
There is a couple of marionettes making their way over. There appears to be a rocking dragon horse, and the Jack in the Box is out of commission. Once he's sprung, someone else has got to like manually wind him back up.
Is there any of? Okay, so how many are up then? How many targets are up?
There is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, Ron's gonna target 3 of them then
Okay.
with a magic missile.
Excellent.
A dart for each.
Yes.
So.
Click it 2 more times for me, please.
Sorry, this thing disappeared. Okay. Pew, pew.
Excellent. You hit, let's say you hit the marionettes, and with the magic missile being force damage, like
It
some of their
says
joints
on-
pop out.
It says on the spell it does 1d4 plus 1.
Yep, that's what it's doing.
force damage? Okay. Okay, cool. Just making sure it's going through.
Yep, it's rolling good. Alright, and so basically you take out one of the little marionettes and you heavily injure the other 2. They seem to be more interested in repairing themselves now than continuing
You just
forward.
leave my friends alone. Stop. Yeah, he's kind of panicking.
Alright. Maligno, this time he's pretty heavily injured. He's not happy. He is going to use half of his movement to get up. And then shake some of the grease off his hands. And
Does he have to roll because he's still standing in the grease and he just stood up?
he will have to roll.
And he falls down.
I think it's difficult terrain, and then he's gotta. Yeah, I think he's okay.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah.
And so he's going to point another finger at you, Merrick, and go, a dancer! And I need you to make me another wisdom saving throw.
I fail that
And
one.
with that, you feel Maligno's irresistible dance take a hold of you, and you start doing pirouettes and twirling and dancing, like you've never danced before. It's very different than like a sea shanty jig, This is much more almost like you're a toy ballerina doll. And
Yeah,
he's
no.
going to
Definitely like he's never danced before.
Merrick, it's no time for dancing!
and then he climbs up the wall like a spider onto the ceiling.
Maligno does?
Yes.
Ooh.
So onto the ceiling.
Ron's really creeped out by it.
And he's going to use his bonus action to dash. And he's going to go shoot for the door above Ron's head.
Ooh.
He is able to get just into the doorway. Because he did have to use half of his original movement to stand up. Otherwise he'd be out. But he's basically right above your head, Ron, in the doorway.
So he's trying to flee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Merrick, you can make me another wisdom saving throw. But other than that, you were... Alright, you're able to stop your dancing, but that's your turn.
What foul magics are these? If any one of you speaks of this moment, I will kill you all.
I mean, not going to anyway, so...
Was it pretty, though? I mean, really? What do you think?
No, it was
Style.
awful.
No?
Oh, nonsense.
Ah.
Stop it.
Wait, which Ambara is saying that?
Excellent point. Which Ambara was saying that?
Puppet Ambara.
Alright. Magnus!
Yes,
The Ambaras just said something. One of them did.
I have figured out the perfect way
Yes.
to decide which one's real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run outside.
Okay, there's a back door and the front door. Which one do you go towards? You're right next to the back door.
Which one's closer to the stable?
To the stable? Yeah, that's an excellent question. Let me look on the city map. That's going to be the front door.
All right. I'm gonna be like, you stay right here, and I'm gonna go out the front door,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go over the stable.
Okay, so you can basically get, especially if you dash, you can get halfway there.
All right.
All right.
This is an important thing. We gotta do this
Faster
right
on.
now.
It is now the toy's turn. The only one really in commission left at this point is the rocking horse. Ooh, let's see if he gets his fire breath back. Oh, he does! Look at that. He's not gonna charge you. He's just gonna... I need you to roll me another dexterity saving throw, Mr. Elam Dewood Jr. You save. So you will take half of this damage because you did not save by 5 or more this time. So you take 1 point of fire damage. It singes you a little bit.
I have to do worse than that.
It's your turn now, Elam. Maligno is on the ceiling.
All right.
Bout out of the door.
All right. I'm gonna light another bolt. I'm gonna say, Merrick, you're supposed to cut that puppet, not cut a rug. Here we go. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. Shoot away.
Elephant crossbow here.
With your elephant crossbow.
We gotta think of a better
Fortunately,
thing than elephant.
That's not gonna hit. It was a little disturbing how he just kind of spider crawled up the wall and onto the ceiling like real fast. So it was threw you off a little bit and just missed. But the ceiling's
High and
on
outside.
fire, like just to the left of him a little bit. All right, Ambara, Puppet you is being run out towards the general store. Other you is in the toy shop. What do you do?
So Puppet me is gonna be like, Magnus, what the hell? My body is back there.
Look, I have a way of solving this. Don't worry.
What? You're gonna let my body disappear and then I'm never gonna be able to get back into it.
She's back in the building. You're gonna be all right.
And you don't think, since it's not me, that she's not gonna try and slip away?
But she might be you.
But she's not me, I'm me.
We're about to figure that out.
Oh my god. Alright.
I love it. I love
Okay,
it so
and then
much.
other Ambara, Elf Ambara, looks obviously relieved that she's no longer going to be stabbed by a puppet. And she's going to cast Mage Armor on herself.
That's a solid plan.
Yep. So plus our dex.
Yep.
So it's now a 15.
Excellent.
For 8 hours.
Does
okay.
she use any movement, or she just stay there?
Who's near her? Where
Mr. Elam Dewood Jr., Merrick, and Ron Wasley are in the building. I'd say Elam's the closest to you.
Okay. Elam is the closest. Have you been hit, Elam?
I have. I was burned a little bit. I'm a little toasted, but
But you're fine for now, correct?
yeah, I'm feeling good. Our man Merrick's punched full of holes, though.
Yes, I
Merrick
do
looks like
see
he's
him.
about to fall over.
I'm gonna head over towards where Merrick is then.
Okay.
And I can't cast it because I just cast Mage Armor. But on my next turn, I will heal him.
Okay. Ron, Maligno is like above your head in the door.
Is he cackling or doing anything maniacally, or is he just kind of trying to skitter away? After
He's just
hurting
trying to
people?
skitter away.
Ooh, ooh. I can't let you harm my friends anymore, Maligno. I'm sorry. And he's gonna magic missile him.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. That is a solid 712 damage. He looks real rough.
Ah, still on him. Okay, sorry. But after crying that out, he's actually gonna move towards Merrick and just stand in front of his friends and protect them.
Okay. So you run and stand it like just at the edge of the grease puddle.
Ah. There you go.
Alright, and on Maligno's turn, he skitters out the building. You see him cross in front of this window in front of the toy store. And he keeps skittering down. You notice he's skittering in the direction of the theater. And that is his turn. He is just dashing. Merrick!
Where'd he go? Ron, where'd he go?
Oh, the horrible thing! He ran out of the streets. He said towards the theater, and he's gonna attack more people. I know what's gonna happen. Oh.
All right. Looks back and sees
Are you okay?
Ambara standing behind him like, which one are you?
I'm me, the correct one.
Shit. And I would just hold an action to attack anything that comes close to us that I don't like.
Okay, that's an excellent use of a held action. Magnus, you've got little Ambara.
Mhm.
We're gonna call him little and big.
I'm gonna continue running towards the stable.
Alright, you're able to get there
Okay.
this round. It's like right across the street, really. So you just had to get around the building.
And I'm gonna look for Rhino.
Rhino is chilling in his stable.
Okay. I'm gonna try to lead him out of the stable as soon as I can.
That's Rhino. It's just the rocking horse left. For now. Oh, let's see if he gets his... Oh, he does not get his fire breath this turn, so he's gonna attempt to charge forward and hit Elam.
Yeah.
He's gonna rock forward. Oh, with a 19, I think he does hit.
Lord.
Alright, that is going to be 1 point of bludgeoning damage, as his rocking horse attack isn't as effective as his fire breath is. It's more like, kind of like when you stub your toe and you're just like, "Ugh," like it's that. Like it just rocks forward and gets you. But now it's your turn.
As tempted as I am to knock this horse over and step on its neck and put a crossbow bolt in the side of its flat wooden head, I want to reload this thing. Which, once again, did I mention that my crossbow is just
It's massive.
very large?
You-
It's a very large crossbow.
Makes
I think
people
I'd be-
wonder if you're compensating, really.
I don't understand that. But the point is that I have to load it with my foot. Like this.
Yeah.
Like starting a lawnmower. And then I'm going to go out the front door and I'm going to chase this puppet down.
All right.
Somebody's got to go after this
As
little-
you leave, the rocking horse will get an attack to of opportunity on you. It's gonna try to rock backwards on you.
This horse. Oh, for
That's
the
one
love
more
of-
point of bludgeoning damage as he, like, rocks back on your other toe on the way out.
Ow!
But you're able to get to the right outside the front door.
Do I see him?
Make me a perception check.
Oh, you know how that is. Perception. Blah.
All right, you see him, but just as he's rounding the corner towards the theater, so you're not able to get a shot on him, but you see which direction he went.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna hunt him down.
Now, because you haven't taken an action yet, you can use your movement to head that way still. In that direction, you can move another 30 feet.
I'm gonna do it. I'm chasing him
Okay.
like crazy. This is how you chase down wild hogs, by the way. You got a lot of wild hogs coming up onto the ranch. You make sure one of them tries to run. You go right after him. You don't let him get away. Stay on their heel.
Excellent.
Who's he talking to?
The audience.
What?
Passers-by.
Broke the fourth wall.
Nothing.
Ambaras, it is your turn. Believe.
I suppose Puppet Ambara is just along for the ride.
Just like whatever. I'll give up.
So I've given up at this point. Other Ambara is going to turn to Merrick. Sorry, Merrick, I'll take care of you in a minute, I promise. I need to take care of this first. And I'm gonna attempt to set the rocking chair on fire.
Yes, you were able to do so. Please roll me damage.
4.
So it's gonna be 8 points of fire damage because it is also made out of wood, and it does not seem to like that very much. Even though it spits fire, it doesn't like to take it.
That's it.
Yeah, it looks real bad. Ron,
How many puppets then are left up now?
you basically taken care of them all.
Okay, so everything's down.
Yep.
Is Ambara hurt at all? Did she get hurt? Okay. Ron would probably jeez. He'd probably look at the group and just start asking, "Are you all right? Are you okay?" He starts checking over Merrick and checking over his friends. And like, "Are you all right? Are you okay? I don't know what to do now. What do we do? What do we do?" And he's gonna just hold action for now.
Okay. What are you holding for? Like an attack?
Holding, I don't have anything to really attack right now unless Ambara gets weird and starts attacking us, but Ron thinks that she's alive, so he's just gonna move with the group. If people decide to move out the building, he'll move.
Okay. Sure. Maligno goes closer to the theater. We'll kind of put a pin in initiative for the moment. Merrick, what do you do? What are you up to? Do you run out after Elam?
Well, Ambara, whichever
Ambara's
one
here.
she is, just said for me to wait for a moment.
Okay.
That she'd get to me in a moment, and I'm feeling pretty damn awful at this point. So I'm just going to keep my eye out for these stupid puppets inside the toys in the house.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just watching what's going on and waiting to see if this Ambara is going to kill me or help me.
All right. Let's get back to we'll go to Magnus and that Ambara then for now. You guys reach Rhino. You're wanting to lead Rhino out.
Yes, I want to lead him to in front of the toy store.
Yeah, you're able to do that. Does anyone inside of the toy store do anything else to then? Does other Ambara do anything? You basically
she would-
put the dragon horse, the
Yeah,
rocking
she
dragon
just
out of commission.
Take care of the dragon horse and then attempt to heal. What's his face?
Merrick.
Merrick. Yes, thank you.
All right. That
one.
Didn't know your name.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
I am.
Feeling much better.
Hey, what did you do there?
I've got a bit of a healing touch sometimes, so
I feel right as rain.
good.
Thank you.
I'm glad.
All right. Now, at this point, you guys see a rhino walking up to, like, right outside the door in front of the toy store. But we're going to pop over real quick to Elam. You are hunting down Maligno, am I correct?
I am. Now, did he and I go out the back door?
You guys went out the front door.
We went out the front. And the rhino, do I see?
Here,
Is that on the other?
I will pull you
Oh,
out
the
onto the map. Boop. Just this map real quick.
Ooh.
So, you guys see where the toy store is? This wooden marker here. That's where the rhino is currently. However, by the time the rhino gets here, because he had to come from all the way back behind the general store over here, you are about here as you've been chasing down Maligno, and you hear the front door, basically, of the theater shut.
All right. I go in there. I'm getting body snatched. I know better than to split this freaking party one more time. I'm gonna get the crossbow up like this. I'm gonna back up slow. I'm gonna backpedal to the toy store
Okay.
and rally everybody.
Give me a perception check as you do that.
15.
With a 15, you hear voices coming from inside the theater.
Voices. What
They
kind of
sound like adult voices. They sound like the voices of some of the shopkeepers and stuff that you passed by earlier today.
voices? Oh, good. Coming from the big front doors, like
Yeah,
right
coming
in
from
the-
inside the theater.
And I'm remembering that we went out the back of the theater last time. All right, I'm gonna make my way swiftly back to the toy shop.
Okay. Alright, you're able to make your way swiftly back to the toy shop. And there's a rhino there. Magnus has just arrived with it.
Excellent. I pet the rhino, kind of stick my head in the front door of the toy shop and go, all right, boys and girls, drop your cocks, grab your socks. We got to get in here. And that puppet is in the theater, and he has company. I suggest we all lock and load and go in the back, go upstairs to shoot this little shit.
What does lock and load mean?
Means it's time to man up, young man.
Oh,
Well, I have a little experiment to do first.
Right, we still have the two Ambaras.
Ambara, can you
straighten
come
this
here,
thing out.
please?
No, stay away from me with that needle.
Just over here. I'll point like 10 feet away from the rhino.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Can you stand here, please?
Your lordship, sir.
Yeah.
Stay away.
I just wanted to point out that the big Ambara, she just took care of my injuries.
Okay.
I feel much better now.
I've never seen her do that before.
None of us were injured, sir.
All right.
I will say this. If that's the puppet Ambara, I might like her better.
That's quite rude.
No, I'm saying you healed me. I like you better. You're already nicer than the last one. As far
Little embarrassing.
Oh, the Ambara. You haven't. What have you done for me lately, eh? Ha ha ha.
Kept you from setting this whole town on fire? From committing
In
mass
hindsight,
murder?
that might have been a bad idea. It burnt the whole place down. These puppets wouldn't have been a problem.
And all the children would have died.
Time is a factor here.
It sure is. Did I mention the puppet has got a way? Time to form ranks and move out.
I'm trying to fight for my soul here, alright? Let me do this.
Worry not. I have devised the perfect test.
Of course, Magnus.
So, yeah, you stand like, all right, then I'll go to the other side and place the puppet on the ground there.
Okay.
And I say, all right, do your best.
What?
I'm sure you know what to do.
I have no idea what's going on.
I know exactly what's going on, and I love it.
All right,
Go
so
on, Ambara.
both Ambaras are like Rhino coming.
Rhino, come here, Rhino, like.
Rhino, it's me. No, it's me. Look, I'm elf. I'm the way I'm supposed to be. It's definitely me, Rhino. That's a lie. Tiny little. Just because I'm not me doesn't mean I'm not me. I'm a puppet. I have not. Look on her for stab wounds. You'll see that she has not been stabbed with a needle, except for when she was stabbed earlier. There are no fresh ones on her.
Alright, so Rhino's just kind of looking back and forth between the two. I would like an animal handling check from each Ambara.
Unless someone stops me, I'm letting the rhino decide.
Yeah.
So how do you want me to do this? Because
So,
puppet Ambara
yes.
doesn't have the
We're
same
gonna
stat.
go with their base stats. I see animal handling is more of a soul thing. It's an innate wisdom based, and it's not really as much physical. So, yes, please make me an animal handling check from each one.
All right, so first one.
Do well, bad?
This is gonna be so bad.
And I will have Rhino make an insight check.
Okay, so the first one is for Elf Ambara.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And the second one is for Puppet Ambara.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll have Rhino make an insight check. I
Come
think
on, crit rhino. I
rhinos
believe
have
it.
sex.
Merrick moves up by Elam. It's like, hey, are you sure you didn't want to go ahead?
Rhinoceros.
About to
They-
knock his ass off that rhino. Me and you're gonna go down there and find that puppet.
Alright.
With advantage, because
Oh.
Rhino and Ambara shared a special connection. You
Oh my
see,
God, it's gonna work.
Rhino kind of look, and then food over to the puppet, Ambara.
That is a brilliant rhino impression.
All right.
Now what do we do, Magnus?
This is all way too confusing to me. Can we just kill one of them and be done with it?
Gonna,
What if we kill the wrong one?
I'm gonna go tackle
They're
Ambara.
both nice.
She's going to attempt to not be tackled.
Okay. I'm gonna say Magnus is gonna tackle her because she wasn't expecting
She
it
was not.
per se. And so you've got Elf Ambara restrained.
All right. Come on! Come
You
get
still
that
have my
needle. You know where it is.
All right, I'm gonna yank the needle out of his hand,
Wow!
and I'm gonna stab Elf Ambara in the face with it.
All right, yeah, because
Just like right in the cheek.
right in the cheek.
Because
Ow.
I'm mad.
Ow.
At yourself.
But it's your body.
Yeah. So as you stab, you feel your soul being sucked back into your body,
This Ambara
And-
didn't see what happened with the
and-
other one, so she doesn't know.
and your face hurts. Ow! God, you take 2
damn.
points of piercing damage.
What the heck? Why didn't you warn me?
Does the dog go limp?
Yes, the doll goes
I
limp.
set it on fire, like, immediately.
It's okay, Ambara. I stabbed myself really hard too.
And the knife's still in your neck. You haven't pulled it out yet.
Yeah.
I
Like
set
it's
the
not
other
just
one on fire.
blood running
Yeah,
down.
this is still alive. and your doll is destroyed.
Yes.
Woo.
Now that that's settled, can we get moving, please, and kill Maligno?
Yeah. Do you think you can help me out here, real Ambara? I'm kind of hurt.
I'm sorry, I can't. I can only do it twice.
Oh,
And
you pull this
other
needle
me.
out.
Oh, that. Yeah, I can pull that out. I just can't heal you.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of.
Oh.
Yeah, you're able to pull it out without causing more damage.
Sorry, Ron.
Ron, you'll be all right. Don't worry about it. And I'll touch him on the forehead for 1 hit point.
All of a sudden,
Of
I can see
damage?
No,
clearer.
of lay on hands.
Lay on hands.
Oh, far out.
Ambara's
Don't
gonna
kill
like
him.
scritch Rhino's face. Good Rhino.
I hope that helps. I'm saving the rest for later.
I'm so glad you guys are all okay. And I guess we have the real Ambara back.
Thank you for not setting Dol Ambara on fire. I appreciate it. I would have preferred not to die here.
All right, cats and kittens, here is the sit rep. This puppet has disappeared into the front of the theater. Now, I heard voices coming outside of it. Sounds like half the town is hanging out inside the main theater area. Safe to assume he is holding court on the stage or thereabouts. I suggest we sneak in the back, sneak up behind him, put an arrow through his little wooden head. What say you?
Sure.
Aye.
I'm quite
Sounds
fine
like
with
a good
this.
idea. Should we bring the rhino?
You're
Probably
damn right.
not. He's not the stealthiest. And I don't want him getting hurt.
I jump on that rhino.
Come on.
I'm-
Elam, get off my Rhino.
I'm about to ride this bad boy right through the back of that theater. You watch me do it.
If my Rhino dies because of you, I hope you know I will hate you forever.
I am willing to accept that risk, young lady. Thank you for warning me. Here we go.
I'm just
Wait,
warning you.
question. Does Rhino get death saves?
Sure.
Oh my god, I just crushed this animal handling check. Come on.
You did. Rhino seems to be alright with you on his back.
Got the crossbow, I'm on a rhino. This is the best episode of this yet, man. What's up?
You do think that Rhino is a little too big to be ridden through the back alleyways, but you could bust through the front door easily with him.
All right, I'll take the front. Y'all take the back.
Don't hurt my Rhino.
Make an entrance, yeah.
I'm warning
Don't
you
worry
now,
about-
Elam D. Wood Jr.
What happened with the not splitting the party?
Oh shit, that's splitting the party, isn't it? That means you're coming with me. Hop on.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Climb on. Are we all
Right.
climbing on? Let's all climb on. What the hell?
I-
Can we all fit on Rhino?
I will say,
It
not
is Rhino.
well. Rhino is a large beast. I will say
Yes.
not more than 3 of you can fit on because none of you are small.
Ron is.
No, Ron is a medium creature.
Always wanted to ride a rhino, but okay.
So the 3 of you guys can fit on there. You just kind of run out of back real estate.
I've already ridden the rhino.
Yeah, Ambara will hop up.
Ron will try and hop up if that's okay.
All right.
I'll stay on the ground.
So yeah, we got Elam. Who's in the middle of this rhino sandwich? We've got Elam, Ambara, and Ron. Ron's in the middle. All right, he's the stuffing of this Oreo. All right, so you all walk through the streets towards the Socolo Theater.
Are there townsfolk about, or are they all? Is it a ghost town?
It's a ghost town.
That's what I thought.
There's mist roiling throughout the alleyways and the streets. There's not, like, you don't hear any wildlife sounds. You hear, like, maybe a stray dog bark in the distance, but that's about it. So you guys get to the theater, and the doors are shut. They don't appear to be locked, but they're shut. You charge through?
Yeah, I'm right.
Alright.
Apparently.
Going right
Ron
through.
tucks underneath behind everybody. Like, "Oh!"
A rhino does have a charge attack, so easily poof, the doors fly open. You guys charge through into the main section of the theater. You see the benches.
Show's over, folks.
Now you see what you didn't see before when you were in this theater, as more work has been done while you guys were reclaiming your bodies. Apparently, there was only a certain number of carionets that could take over bodies. The rest of the adults of Odiare were not as lucky as to be taken over by carionets, and you see their corpses strewn over the pews and benches of this theater. Maligno is on the stage, in his smaller stage, and surrounded by what appear to be a few lackeys. You can tell they're carionets in a human body because of their jerky movements. And he points at you and he goes, "You You cannot stop me. I am the Lord of Odiare now. And what do y'all do? Also, I need perception checks from everybody.
Ron's gonna cry out, "But Maligno, think of the children!"
Alright. Magnus, you don't hear it. Everyone but Magnus hears... Elam, you realize these are the voices you heard the first time. You hear, like, whispers, almost. Oh, it's a pleasure to see you today. Oh, welcome to Odiare. Oh, where's my goods for you? Here's, like, whispers of these former townsfolk in the air.
So the bodies are definitely dead.
They're definitely dead.
And he has several of the bodies up with him?
He's got a couple of live ones.
Live ones.
That are
Alright.
possessed by carionettes by their jerky motions, it would seem.
Alright, so I'm just going to start this off then, and I'm just going to firebolt to the face.
Okay?
Mm.
Alright, we all hear those whispers. Roll me that firebolt.
24
That'll
to hit. With
Nice.
a 7 damage.
Yeah, he looks pretty bad. He appears to have started repairing himself while he was in the theater. But the fire is definitely pretty damaging. So.
Does Merrick still have a lit torch?
Yeah, he would still have a lit torch. It wouldn't have gone out. It'd last for a while.
Sweet.
Unless you put it out. Okay, so Ambara went. Who wants to go next? You all get an action because he was not expecting a rhino to charge through the front doors of the theater. So this is kind of like surprise.
How far away is he?
The theater is about 50 feet away. He's about 50 feet. It's a large theater.
Okay. And just the design of this, it's just the theater with a whole bunch of dead people all around.
Yeah, it's like there's like a center lane almost where like people could walk through. There's like 2 sections of pews and there's corpses, very bloody, mutilated corpses draped all over them. Up
Okay.
to the stage.
Merrick is going to sprint forward 30 feet, his full movement.
Mhm.
As he's doing that, he's got this little pouch full of darts on his hip. They're little wooden handled darts, but they're wooden and metal, and he lights the wood part on fire with his torch. And then he just throws it when he gets to 30 feet.
Perfect.
So
Roll me
he's
that attack
within
roll.
distance. 17
That is gonna hit.
for 6
Yep. And roll me a d4 fire.
and 4.
Nice.
And that's my action.
That's your action. Anybody else want to do anything as they bust through?
I'll try to shoot him.
Do it. Pew pew. That hits.
Can Ron just go off to the side, like behind some pews, getting away from everybody, shooting all the stuff, and yeah, just trying to stay away from the main group on there.
Yeah, sure.
Trying to look for another way to not have to do this, but I guess we're gonna have to.
Understandable. 6 piercing, excellent. And Magnus, was there anything you wanted to do?
He wants to yell out a glorious battle yell as he charges into the theater. And the yell gets weaker and weaker until he gets to the end of his... And... Just 1 minute. And I'm right next to the stage. I'm good.
Excellent. I love it. At the top of the round, you see shapes around you. The moonlight from outside kind of filters in and bounces off of them. There's not just whispers here. You see that there are spirits. The spirits of those who were slain in Maligno's purge of Odiare. And they're all looking at him, pointing at him and saying, "Burn him. Burn him." And you see all the shutters of the theater close. You hear the back door close. You hear the top floor doors and windows close. You hear the front doors try to close, but they were busted in by a charging rhino. And so they're just kind of like what's left on the hinges. They're like coming in. And that's their turn. Ron, what would you like to do?
Is this place lit up? Is there light in here? Or is it now dark?
It's dark now that the windows have closed. But there is Merrick's torchlight, and part of the stage is on fire from Ambara's firebolt.
Ooh, it's kind of grim and spooky in here.
It's very grim, very
Now
spooky.
they're saying burn
And
it,
now you
burn
see,
it.
yeah, a bunch of spectral spirits pointing their fingers at him, saying, "Burn him."
Ron's gonna like, shoot a firebolt at him. Like, oh, here we go.
All right, a 9. Unfortunately, when you close your eyes and point, you miss. That's what happens.
Maybe we should burn him, guys. Oh, and he's gonna kind of duck behind a pew.
Alright, Maligno is going to take the dodge action on his turn because he does not want to get burned, and he's realizing his escape routes are slowly getting cut out. Merrick, what would you like to do? You have a torch.
It's back to me again.
It is.
Is he within 30 feet of me?
He is. He's within 20 feet of you.
Well. Haha. That means I run up and I bash him in the face with it.
Excellent. Please make me that attack roll. So you whiff with the torch.
I punch him with the other one. Of course it hits.
But he is dodging, so 8 misses.
Okay, okay, fine. That works.
All right.
I'm standing there looking menacing.
Okay, Magnus, you're at the stage.
All right, I'm gonna climb my way on top of the stage. Be like, okay, I got you now. Bring down my warhammer.
Do it.
On, just one of the minion guys.
One of the minions? Okay, sure. Yeah, they're down.
All right.
It's like carrying it in a peasant, like a baker's body. Just out.
That'll teach you to serve the wrong side. You should have served Magnus. Done.
Excellent. The other 2 that are up there are gonna kind of put themselves in front of Maligno, like flesh shields. Elam, it is your turn.
I'm sorry, what?
It is your
Get it.
turn. You've got some. Apparently your stomach cleared out real fast. You were real full from your body's exertions, but you know, sweet tooth. There are 2 body shields basically for Maligno right now. He's taking the dodge action, which means he is more difficult to hit. You roll at disadvantage to hit him basically.
Can I
But the
light a torch?
ghosts are all yelling, "Burn, burn!"
Yeah.
Mhm.
So can I light a
torch.
torch
Yeah.
and move?
Sure.
All right, that's exactly what I'm doing. And if I can attack, I will. But I don't know if you can do all that at once.
I think if you move on Rhino. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. I did not.
Oh, we're advancing towards the target on the mighty
Towards
beast.
the target. What is Rhino's movement? He can move 40 feet. He's good. He can. You can get right up next to him.
All right, I'm gonna light a torch and burn the little shit.
All right. Roll me your attack at disadvantage. It's gonna be, not your crossbow attack. It'd be like an unarmed hit. So, like D20 plus strength or dex.
Okay.
It's
I do it
not
twice.
gonna hit. Yeah. So, miss him. But you have a torch. There's 2 torches in the room now. Ambara.
Yes, I'm going to once again... Wrong tab, hold on. I'm going to once again attempt to firebolt him.
Alright, he is kind of behind cover, but you could easily burn the stage he's standing on. If you'd rather.
No, because I don't want to hurt those villagers.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to hit him.
Okay. A 24 will hit. With cover and with disadvantage. Excellent. Yes. Alright.
I think that's a 24 every single time I've rolled this.
Done really good with those fire bolts.
Apparently,
And let me
fire is
see.
my thing.
That's a 18. Oh my gosh. Alright. How do you want to burn Maligno?
So, I'm on top of Rhino, correct?
Yes.
and I'm behind Elam.
Oh yeah, you are on Rhino, so you're right there. You can like,
Yes.
like stand up and look over. Psh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stand up on the back of Rhino,
All right.
and I'm gonna kind of like in both hands create a kind of like, you know how like you take a bowling ball,
Yeah.
but instead of like granny rolling it, I'm just gonna chuck
Instead
it
of
over my
bowling
head.
like I do. Yeah.
I'm just gonna chuck it over my head, like straight down, and I want it to like rain down in like a cone of fire
Firebolt. Excellent. Yeah, and you hear.
on Maligno.
Oh no! I'll be back.
That's what you get for turning me into a doll.
And you see little cinders and ash of Maligno kind of wisp around the stage of the theater. With him being basically reduced to ash. The two that were standing in front of him kind of just, you see them kind of go limp. What does everyone else do? They appear to be inanimate right now.
Is he gone? Is he really gone?
You said he's ash, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Merrick will lean down and pick up his burnt dart. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he's all gone now. I do think we've beat this one for now.
Oh.
Check those others. Maybe there'll be some survivors here.
Ron's gonna kind of, he's gonna start doing that, like, ooh, oh, you know, a little 14-year-old boy walking around, like, poking bodies, poke, poke, poke.
Okay, so you're poking around the corpses.
Poking around.
They're everyone that's on the floor of the theater is a corpse. The only two that appear to be living are the dazed and stunned two that are on stage.
Could
Now
I check
Ron
them
is
out?
scarred.
Before the souls leave, can I ask them if they had any secret stashes?
Yes, you may. They're kind of starting to dissipate. But they've all like coalesced around Maligno's ashes
No.
and appear to be like nodding, like satisfied.
We helped you guys, right? Come on, you can help us, right? Persuasion?
if that's what you're saying, sure. No persuasion. Is that all Magnus says? We helped you out. You can help us out, right? All right. With
Yeah.
that, they say, leave while you still can.
Mm-hmm.
Do we all need to go
fashion show.
sit? I mean, yeah.
All
I
right.
run out.
You're out. You remember your fashion show, and you're out of the theater.
Do we all hear the ghost say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ron will
It's not
be
very
gone
quiet.
too.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. Ron's gonna run out.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have to tell me twice. I guide the rhino on out of there.
All right. Rhino plods his way out of the theater. As you guys exit the theater, you see
Merrick isn't exiting quite yet.
Merrick isn't exiting quite yet. That's totally
No.
fine.
He waits for everyone else to leave.
We'll get to that in a sec. As everyone else has left, you look up, and what was storm clouds, you see they've thinned out a bit. And you can see the moon behind them. It's still foggy, it's still misty, but it's not roiling like it was. It's not nearly as thick like it was. And back in the theater, Merrick, what are you doing?
Well, we did do a service for the city. It's a shame they weren't around to pay us, so I'm going to look for the most well-dressed of the corpses here in this auditorium. And
Excellent.
I'm going to relieve them of any money they couldn't take with them. It's a waste just sitting here festering. with-
Okay. Tell me how long you spend investigating this, and give me an investigation check.
This is gonna be just a quick,
Just a quick, okay.
just a quick
5 minutes.
review.
Yeah.
2 minutes glancing,
Sure.
walking through, patting down.
Awesome.
Investigation. Oh, not bad.
13, you find a coin. This was an incredibly wealthy town. They did a lot of trade, but a lot of it was goods trade. You do find a belt pouch of someone that maybe they were a blacksmith, trinket dealer or something. You find they have a
Okay.
gold pouch that has... I like physical dice. It has 20 gold pieces in it. 24 gold pieces in it.
24.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will take that, put it in, like, pat the corpse on the chest, and like, I thank you for your donation. Sorry we couldn't get done a little earlier. And I'll walk out.
Okay, you walk out. Everyone's in the town square. What do you guys do now?
Beery, my map! And you see a map float out of his backpack, open up in front of him. And he's going to start looking for an alternate route since he is late.
Since you were late for your fashion show, you see that you were planning to travel by land to Neverwinter to take a boat down to Waterdeep. As both places have fine city, you can dwell comfortably and, in your high fashion, high comfort style. However, now speed is of the essence, and to the west is a smaller port town that, while not as luxurious of accommodations, they are guaranteed to do plenty of trade with Waterdeep and probably have a boat that could get you there faster.
Well, it looks like that's our only option. I'll look back at everybody. Gather your things, we're leaving.
Okay.
I hate to question your lordship and all, but aren't there a lot of unattended children left in this city?
He's not
Pirate's got a
wrong.
Yeah. We can't.
It would look bad if I left a whole bunch of children to die.
The spirits didn't say anything about the children at all.
How much faster can the boats get me to the fashion show?
They would, right now, you're running late. The boats could get you there on time.
Just on time if I left right now.
If you left right now, they could get you there on time.
The children can take care of themselves.
They're children. I
They'll
don't
always
think they
take care of
can.
the youngest. It's how life works. Circles and all. Let's go.
I'm not alright with leaving them.
I'll tell you, when the undead hordes came and took over the city I was living in, they came for the children last, and it was terrifying. I hate to leave them behind. We might have to lead a band of refugees to this port town.
They'll move so slowly.
Is there like what do I think? Not a county bell, like a town bell. Is there like an alarm?
Yeah, there's definitely a bell in this town. It would probably be in the temple. The temple would have one.
All right, so we should probably head there and ring the alarm, and get everyone who's not dead together.
That's a fine suggestion.
All right, I lead Rhino that way. Since
All
are you
right.
still on the Rhino, Elam?
I am. I like it up here. Is that all right?
Yes, no, that's fine. But you'll have to drive him.
Do rhinos pull carts?
I suppose they can.
That's my man. Mary, you're full of good ideas.
I spend a lot of time thinking.
Sure.
I respect that. I can hitch up a cart while y'all ring the bell and get the survivors to safety.
I think that's a solid plan.
I'm going to miss the first day of the show.
Okay, now let's go ahead.
People are there.
Your lordship, consider the good publicity of saving a city full of abandoned children. Not only will you be beautiful and powerful, but also humble
Benevolent.
and benevolent. Yes, good word. Yes, benevolent.
It will endear you to the people and make them shower you with even more gifts.
Perhaps if we had the children make me some sort of new fashion.
Or perhaps if you wore a long train and you had the children carry it for you, so you could involve them in your fashion show.
That's a better idea.
Yes.
You could take them into your service and make them like your servants and whatnot.
This might work.
Those
Call
get
the
weird.
children.
All right.
All right.
This one will be easy to control.
So, Ambara, you go to Dong.
The temple. Do I know who this temple is to?
This temple is to Timora.
Timora. All right. I do believe I'm okay with Timora.
You were able to ring out the bell just several times. Elam, you are going to try to get a harness for a wagon for Rhino.
Yeah, is there like a cart in the square here, just kind of hanging out? I can
You do
pitch-
know that by the general store, there was some carts. However, you're finding that a rhinoceros is a good deal girthier than a horse with different anatomy, and you're finding it a bit difficult to hitch
Okay.
one up.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. First off, this general store here, is there any tack, any dressing that will like a saddle and the reins and the whole bit? Can I get this rhino? So it wouldn't be the first time I've gotten an animal ready for riding.
You find a lot of that kind of stuff, but it's all for horse and donkeys. You can modify some of it to a certain extent. I would like you to make me... Ooh, what kind of check would this be? Give me... How are you going about this? Are you trying to come up with like a...
I think you gotta I get my knife out and I get the strap some give. I put like a longer strap on there. You gotta
Okay.
get this saddle with a wider band, get it around him.
Give me-
Survival.
Yeah, give me a survival check. Let's
It's
see.
not animal
if
handling
you were
necessarily.
able... Yeah, it's not really animal handling. It's more like you're trying to finagle something with which to hitch up a rhinoceros. With a survival of 13, using horse gear, you're able to get up some kind of tack enough for its mouth to steer it easier. You're able to get like blankets for the back. You're able to get... You're not quite able to hitch it to a wagon, but you're able to get it more suitable for riding.
All right, I'll take that. I'm gonna go back out and say, too fat for a wagon. Sorry, folks. It's what happens when you ride a rhino around. But I'll tell you what, kids love animals. I don't know if y'all knew this, but they
You
do.
didn't see any horses or donkeys anywhere?
Well, yeah, I mean there are horses, but why ride a horse when I got this freaking rhino right here? I look
No.
awesome.
We can ride rhino, but we can use the horses and the donkeys to pull a cart.
To pull the, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All
All right.
I love it. I was wondering if that would be caught on to.
Got carried away.
Excellent. So you're able to hitch up. You find like a mule and a horse that you're able to hook up to a wagon that seem to be not completely spooked by everything that's been going on.
I found a beautiful ass.
I'm sure you did, Elam.
It's gorgeous.
It's very nice. Very well done.
So has anybody come? With
Yes, you not many people, but a few children have come out. They're very tired. It's probably about 3 a.m. right now. You guys have been going for quite some time.
Mhm. And those two adults that were in, they didn't come.
No, they did not. Ron recognizes Antonio. He is the boy that's about his age that he met first of all when he was in town.
Okay, Ron then would go up to him and be like, sorry, I got a cat. I want to be like, hi, Antonio, how you doing?
Very tired. What is going on?
I don't know how to put this, but we need to have you relocate with us for a bit.
What, what is going on? We woke up and the bell was ringing.
There was a large puppet who killed a lot of people.
I noticed that my parents did not come home.
I
after
don't
the
think they're
theater.
coming home ever again, Antonio.
Does it?
There's a very bad puppet who hurt a lot of people, and we're gonna take you out of here, okay?
Make me a persuasion check. These are a bunch of
take care of you.
tired and confused kids. With that, you were able to persuade them. There's a couple of like younger ones that are crying. There's another girl that's about you and Antonio's age named Sophia, and she kind of picks them up and takes them. And she and Antonio start kind of putting them into the wagon.
Ron will stay with them and keep them company and try and answer any questions they have, kind of politically, but no, it's like Ron's still kind of shell shocked about it all by himself too. I mean, come on.
All right. So, everyone who shows up into the center of town, you're able to get loaded up onto the wagon.
All right, I think we're good here. We should probably grab some supplies for like food and tents and blankets from the general store, and then head on out.
What about the little girl whose father was murdered? Did she come to the car?
You don't see Gisela, but you guys did keep her out till real late, and she is she's right across from the general store, but she's on the other side of town, so she may not have heard the bell.
We can stop there along the way.
Maybe we should, do like a final call out through the streets.
Has anyone ever heard of like a town crier? Can somebody go running through the streets? Not necessarily running. But...
Bring out your dead.
Actually, I'm gonna hop on Rhino and I'm gonna kind of go. I'm gonna take him around and I'm gonna go see if I can find any stragglers.
Okay.
I'll be like looking in windows, any open doors, and I'm gonna find.
And you're gonna hit the general store up while you're at it. Grab all the supplies. Okay. While you're able to do that, you pick up actually about 8 other kids.
No adults?
No adults. 8 other kids who seem to have been sleeping really hard. You had to like actually go into a couple houses and wake them up. You were able to pick up Gisela. She barely wakes up when you like kind of like lift her onto the Rhino.
Yeah, I just carry her.
You were able to load up Rhino with a bunch of goods from the general store. You do believe that with this many children, no one else is gonna be able to fit on the wagon except the kids and the supplies.
That's fine.
While she's going around, I'm such a pirate. Oh my god! While she's going around, and everyone else is looking all, helpful and doing good things. Merrick will walk over to Elam and quietly go, "You do know there's a bank right over there. It's a shame to be leaving that much money just lying around."
I take my deputy pin, I throw it on the ground.
He just Merrick grins at you and is like, "Good man."
Listen, you and me are going to be friends. All right, kiddos, here's the deal. Welcome to Elam D. Wood Jr.'s Monster Tours. Super fun times. This is Rhino the Rhino. Everybody say hi, Rhino.
Hello, Rhino. Like,
all
some of the kids are crying, some are barely awake, others are like, what's going on?
Hey, y'all dry those tears now. Come on, we're going on a little trip. Rhino's coming with us. Listen, we got a quick stop off over here at the, First National Bank of, who gives a damn? And then we're going to go on a little trip. We got plenty of snacks and provisions. And everybody, while we wait, I want y'all to go ahead and give this Rhino a pet and make yourselves comfortable right here in the cart because we got a little adventure ahead of us. While we go, I'll be pointing out some of the exotic wildlife we'll be passing by as we make our way towards the boats. Now, your parents will not be coming with us, and we're just the town is currently under lockdown, so we're all going on a little vacation. So y'all pet this Rhino. And Ambara, this is Ambara. Say hi, Ambara.
Hello, Ambara.
Yes, hello.
That's right. Ambara here is going to make sure that everybody gets to pet the Rhino. Everybody's got some water and some food in them. And I want y'all to put your feet up. We'll be right back. Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
All right. Yes.
We're going to go take a leak over here behind this building. Just 2 dudes, going somewhere alone together. Not a big deal. Be right back.
Nothing untoward about this at all.
Aura's instantly suspicious.
Magnus knows that's normal.
Yes.
And Ron's probably wondering, is that normal?
Ron's very confused, but he's also really sad, caught up in the emotion of the kids.
All right. So, Merrick and Elam, how you go about this?
Well, you walk in the front door.
All right, you walk in the front door of the bank. It is locked, but I will say you guys are. It's not that hard to bash in the front door or pick it or whatever. You guys are dexterous enough. Strong enough. So you get in the front door. There's a bank. There's the little like teller station. There is the vault behind the banker's desk, like the main vault, and there's also like a smaller like cashier's vault, like the cashier's drawer basically.
Vault or the little stuff. What do you think?
We don't have a ton of room. I am curious as to what's in the vault. Might be something cool in there, cooler than a bunch of cash. And then, yeah, we got to take a little folding money because, you know, you got to start a little fun for the kids. I'm going to,
in order for me to feed now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For me to sleep at night, come on, we got to get a little cash for, you know, we got to buy them something to eat, something to play around with. You know, we get one of those little wooden ducks that you pull, you know, the little feet that go.
You've really thought about this, haven't you?
You got to, karmically, I need some sort of balance, Merrick. I understand that you're excited about looting this place. I don't blame you. This town is a ghost town. It's all fair game as far as I'm concerned. But come on, we got my little kids outside. It's depressing. It's bumming me out. I'll get them a little bit of money. You open the vault.
Aye, all right. So I'll walk over to the vault and take a look at it.
All right. This is a state-of-the-art Lion Shield Coster Bank Vault 3000.
Nice.
It is going to take a good bit of effort to pick.
Crit.
I have a crowbar.
You have a crowbar. Phew, you're not sure if you're going to be able to get it open with a crowbar. This is a very sophisticated vault. It appears to have been recently installed. But you may give me an athletics check to see if you can bust it open.
Yeah, not gonna
It's
work.
not budging.
Really surprised this town has such an advanced vault in it.
A town of trade, man. People travel through here all the time. They want their money safe.
They spend all their money on the vault.
Go get the rhino.
I'm
And the
not.
theater program.
I'm not sure that this vault is going to be as easily entered as I thought. They seem to have put a lot of stock in their machineries.
It's the bank chain. It's standard issue.
What about the rhino? Can the rhino get in there? Smash it?
I'm not sure that's going to work. It's a solid metal frame here.
Oh, well, let me tell you, you've got a corrupting influence, my friend, and I love it. We got to get the hell out of here, get these kids out of here. But you got me talking, you know, listen to me trying to break into a bank vault.
There's more where that came from. Let's take a look at the cashier's box.
Mm-hmm. The cashier's box has a simple lock on it.
Can we just take the box?
Yeah, you can. It's a little heavy. It's like noisy, but you're able to take like the box itself. You're able to pry it out with your crowbar. It's gonna take some time with the lock itself. Either a quick thieves tools check or just time to open the lock itself. But you're able to take the box. Yeah.
All right, grab the box.
Okay.
I have to do for now.
Cashier's box.
Treasure chests.
We're splitting that, right?
Well, yes, of course.
My man, let's rock.
All
It
right.
all goes in the treasury.
Merrick's treasury.
You guys head out of the bank. Everyone else is geared up and ready to go. All of the children are on top of the wagon, are in the wagon. A lot of them aren't in each other's laps, so thankfully they don't weigh very much, but they do take up all the space. Antonio is in the wagon's front seat with Sophia.
Yes, I mean, it's long trips. We gotta keep these kids entertained. So I'm gonna go get some arts and crafts.
Okay.
Mainly sewing.
Okay.
No puppets.
No, this isn't about puppetry.
All right.
Is
I'm
this
just
while we
saying.
were gone, or is this after we come back?
It's probably while you guys were gone.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
Ron's gonna grab a
Magnus.
little-
Don't bring any puppets. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're able to
Well,
raid the tailor's shop. It's easy.
Yeah, raid the tailor shop. I pick the finest cloth And
Yeah.
a few practice clothing.
Yes. It's fairly easy to do. It's town that tailor shop is empty and open. You're able to grab your stuff and go.
Fun.
All right. Which way do you guys head out of town?
Towards the coast.
Towards the coast. Okay, so you guys head west. So you guys are gonna go up and out towards the coast. That mist is still there. You guys enter the mist. Who's all on Rhino? Ambara.
Merrick's
Oh,
walking.
Merrick's walking.
I'm on the horse with the cart.
You're on the horse with the cart. All right. So you're on the horse. Ron,
Walking.
walking. Magnus.
Shoot. I mean, I don't want to walk.
You could fit on Rhino because Ron and Merrick are
Oh,
walking.
okay. Yeah, then I'll get on right now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. And so you guys head out and into the mist. It's odd. You guys have never seen mist like this before. It's a bit interesting.
Strange weather they have in these parts.
I've not seen mist like this on the sea before. Very strange mists.
Very thick. It's almost like within a few minutes of time, you can barely see your hands in front of you as you walk through these mists. They're cold, they're damp, and after a couple minutes more, you can't hear the wagon anymore. You can't hear the people on Rhino anymore, except the people on Rhino. You
I was
can't.
about to say, as we went into the mist, Merrick would walk over to where the donkey or whatever that's pulling the and like hold on to the bridle so
Okay.
he doesn't get separated
Yeah,
from it.
you're holding onto the bridle, but you don't hear the people on Rhino anymore. You can't even see the wagon.
Okay.
You can't see Elam, who's on the other side with the horse. You can't. It's that thick.
Oh, lean over my shoulder and holler back at the kids. How are we doing back there, kiddos? Everybody having a good time?
You don't hear anything. Merrick, you don't even hear that.
I think we might be getting lost.
I don't like this.
You guys walk through these mists, and you're not sure if it's minutes or hours, but you just keep walking forward. It's like there's no sense of direction, really. You walk through these mists, but after a while, it seems like forever, days. You don't feel like you've been walking for days, but just this whiteout that you're in. It's like worse than a blizzard, because it's just... At least with the blizzard, there's snow, it's moving, it's hitting you, there's the sound of the wood howling. This, there's nothing. But eventually you see a light, and you guys head towards it, and the mist gets thinner and thinner, and you realize it's morning? Late morning? You're standing on a road. You recognize this road. This is the road right outside of Odiare. You look behind you, and you see your friends. You see Ambara and Magnus on Rhino. You see Ron walking. You see Merrick holding the bridle of a donkey. You see Elam on a horse. You don't see a wagon. And you look behind you, and you don't see a town. Magnus, your map is still walking next to you. You look down, and you see exactly where you are on the map. According to the map and the landmarks around you, you should be a few dozen yards away from where the town was, but you look behind you and it's nothing, just road. The town is still
Does
marked on your
anyone
map.
else find this strange?
Merrick goes down and pats his pocket where he got that purse. Is it still there?
It's still there.
Where did my cheap labor go?
They're all gone?
Apparently the whole town is gone.
Damn it.
This sounds like something the old wives' tales are told around fires.
Question.
Answer.
Do I feel any, like, ripples in the weave?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm not great. Oh, I am proficient in it, so 20.
Oh, there is definitely a lot of ripples in the weave right now. Dark, evil, malignant. I think malignant's the word I'm looking for.
Is it
ripples?
familiar?
It's not, and that's what surprises you about it. This is even darker than the dark ripples you've sensed before.
Well, damn.
How early morning is it?
It's not that early. I think it's probably about 9-10 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So there's no like early morning stars are not up.
Nope.
Okay.
It's daytime.
I don't like this, and I think we need to leave. I'm not comfortable here.
I would agree with you.
Would we disappear just like everybody else?
I mean, we're here, so my assumption is no. I don't feel any of that magic on us, right?
No.
Just in the area where the town was supposed to be?
You feel it like flaking off of you guys. Like it
Okay.
tried to cling, but it couldn't get a grasp.
Okay. Alright, I think we're fine. I don't think we're going to just disappear the way they did. But I don't think we need to stay here. I think we need to go now.
Yes, the quicker the better.
Okay, which way do we go?
That's a good question.
I was headed west anyway.
What environment are we in? Are we in a forest or what?
It's like
kind of-
kind of like there's forest like in the distance, but it's basically grasslands. Sparse forest. There's some trees, like little patches, little thickets.
That's not my natural explorer forest then.
I'd give it to you here because it's basically like if a forest but with a town nearby. So you're on like the outskirts basically. Little thickets here and there. It gets thicker further north and further south, but you're kind of on like the civilized part.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow my travel. We can't become lost except by magical means. I'm remain alert to danger. I find twice as much food as I normally would, so that's fun. And I can track creatures. Are there any creatures around? Do I see tracks or anything?
Give me a survival check.
The road. Oop.
Oh.
14. You see that some deer have been by probably in the early morning a few hours ago.
Okay.
Can we go now? Are we done here?
Yep.
I don't like
Roll
this.
out. Well, where do you want to go? Which way are we going? We got to find the coast. We tried to do that, and now we're back around the other way.
I was headed west, but I don't have a particular destination in mind. I'm just kind of roaming.
We have to get to the fashion show. I've been trying to tell you this. But I don't know how.
Where is this fashion show, Magnus?
In Waterdeep? It's in Waterdeep, of course, where all fashion happens.
Ooh.
I need to get to the Waterdeep as well. It's the only way I'll make it home. This is even my right plane.
I suppose Waterdeep is fine.
Now we can all find ships from there and be on about our way.
Go our separate ways.
Sure.
You can't do that. We're friends.
We can
Or
be
not.
friends and not in the same place.
What kind of friendship is that?
Long distance ones, Magnus.
I had to take a break from my friends.
What the hell's a plane?
A different world.
Different level of existence.
Just a different world.
That too.
Man, y'all are
Higher
weird. We're
or
gonna find
lower?
Waterdeep.
It's just
take it.
different.
All right, are we moving now? Can we go?
Wagons ho!
We don't have a wagon anymore.
But you have a donkey and a horse.
Shit.
I'll
Ghost
I'll
donkey.
take the crate that was on the back of, the cashier's chest that was on the back of the horse with Elam, and I'll
Yep.
put it on the donkey since the donkey has nothing
Yes.
to do now.
Yes, excellent.
And that way I could pick at it while we're...
Yep. You guys are able to head west towards the coast. Magnus, you know there's a small fishing village, seaport, that does a lot of trade with Waterdeep that could get you there faster than the roads will be able to. You pull up to this little town. It only takes you about a day and a half to get there. It would be just a day, but you guys kind of a wee bit exhausted after having spent like 24 hours of insanity.
Taskmaster, like go!
All right, well in that case, you get there mid-morning of the next day with only like a brief long rest rather than a leisurely long rest. You were able to get there, and you see that there's a quaint little fishing town. And it's hustling, it's bustling. You see masts of ships in the harbor.
Do I have any contacts here that
Well,
might know?
you are a deep shaft, so there's probably, if you find a dwarf, they probably know who you are.
That's what I'm looking for.
All right.
Merrick breathes the sea air deeply. Home.
All right, Magnus, give me a perception or investigation check just to see how long it takes you to find somebody.
All right. Of course, the pirate here is the guy I should know.
As we approach, can I search the weave again for any of the things I'm trying to avoid?
Give me an Arcana check.
Yes, of course.
Investigation?
Or perception, one of the two.
Another 20.
No, clean. You're good.
All right, good.
It takes you a few minutes, but you're able to find a dwarf. He actually appears to be the harbor master.
That was easier than I suspected. All right. Hello, Harbor Master.
Aye! My Lord Magnus Deepshaft, it's a pleasure. How can I assist you? How can I be of service today?
I'm looking for passage to Waterdeep.
Aye, well, that can definitely be arranged, my lord. There are several vessels here headed that way.
Any leaving soon?
Aye, there's a ship that be leaving almost within the hour. It's the ship, the Capri Sun.
Can it accommodate a rhino?
Aye, they're a cargo ship. They don't typically take on passengers, but I'm sure I could work something out for you with Captain Sunkissed.
Okay. Can we make it faster? I'd like to leave as soon as possible.
Aye, certainly. Let's go over to the ship right now. I'm sure with a wee bit of persuasion that Captain Sunkissed would be more than happy to take off sooner, as long as the cargo's loaded. So you guys walk over to the Capri Sun. And you see a tabaxi on board. He's got a pirate's hat, kind of leaning over, and he's like, all right, I loaded this onto the ship, yes, and please load that there and put that there, and oh, Harbour Master, I already paid my dues. Is there anything else you require of me? And he's like, aye, we've got some passengers from you, the Lord Magnus Deepshaft. You see the tabaxi kind of narrow his eyes. He goes, aren't you some type of dwarven prince? No.
I mean, of course I am.
Merrick walks up behind him. He's standing over him, just kind of scowling at this like 2-bit pirate. He's like, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
What is the ship? Can I get a judgment of the ship quality of the ship, the Capri Sun?
Why, you certainly can. Do you have a seafaring vessel check?
I am proficient in water vehicles as well as navigator tools.
Yes. Give me a water vehicles check.
19.
A 19. Excellent, excellent. Yes, this is a rather fine vessel. It's very sleek. You realize that this is going to be a fast ship. Very extraordinarily well made. Very good craftsmanship. You can tell it's been on a lot of voyages. It is, as it's got, you can see where barnacles have been scraped off and pieces have been resealed, but it's been well maintained and well taken care of. The ship's captain, well, it's a bit odd to see a tabaxi as a ship's captain, because tabaxi normally don't like the water too terribly much. He appears to be dressed, while his materials are of decent quality, they're not gaudy, they're not foppish. They appear to be meant for utility only. And let's see. Let me give you the exact rundowns on this ship. Hold on. The good ship. I have stats for this ship.
There might be a mutiny.
There might be a mutiny. There
Already?
Let's see.
Nah, I'll just buy the ship. We'll be all right.
Let me see. Okay.
Just
You can tell that they're loading a bunch of goods onto the ship. They appear to have a light ballista at the front of the ship. Good for against rains. Say this is a 70-foot long vessel with a 24-foot beam, holds 50 tons of cargo. You believe that her hull planking is made of oak and is 2.5 inches thick. 2 masts, lateen rigged, and a crew of approximately 20 men. But you would guesstimate that this ship could run on about 10. You're guessing that the current cargo would be grains and maybe some other type of tools, fabric or something, that kind of bundled up look with the ropes over it. That's the ship.
Did you say how many masts it had?
It has 2. It's a 2-masted ship.
He leans into Magnus's ear. He's like, "Sir, this is a fine ship, very fast. I can probably count on the captain to do halfway decent with his job, and I'll keep an eye on him for you, sir, if you decide that this is a ship worthy of your usage." And I'll just kind of stare down the captain.
The captain does not appear to be intimidated by you at all.
I'm not trying to intimidate him yet.
Yes, yet. So,
Well.
you would see that the first mate of this crew appears to be a half-elf with an eye patch, and his hair is kind of braided.
Nice.
And the crew seems to be very hardworking and like obeying orders on a snap. They appear to be very loyal to their captain. And the dockmaster says, "My only warning to you is because he doesn't often take passengers. He can be a bit. I hear rumor that he gets a wee bit unhappy as soon as they take off for the sea, which doesn't surprise me, being a tabaxi and all. So he gets a bit rude when on open water. But this is a 4-day voyage to Waterdeep from here. Shave the time nearly in half. It's a fast ship. He'll get you there safely."
If it gets me to the show on time, I'll owe you a favor.
"Of course, my lord. Please. Do you need these animals brought aboard?"
Yes, all the animals, everything. Just get them on board.
All right.
I'm gonna walk onto the ship.
And with you guys walking onto the ship, and Rhino,
And I go claim the captain's quarters.
the Rhino, the donkey, and the horse being brought on, with Magus about to claim the captain's quarters. That's what we're gonna call it for this evening. So, well done, everyone. You escaped from Odiare.
Huzzah. We escaped our souls and our minds have been mentally torn asunder.
Yep, a little bit. So, congratulations on finishing your first Ravenloft module. The Created
Yay.
2nd edition. A lot of fun. You guys
You robbed
did
the bank.
awesome. You did rob the bank.
Yeah.
You miscreants.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only the beginning, dearie.
So we're gonna go around,
Keep an eye on y'all.
say what our favorite part was, if you had fun, and where we can find you online. We're gonna go in reverse order. We're gonna go with Mr. Merrick Tinpenny.
I had a wonderful time robbing the bank, but my favorite part would have to be Elam D. Wood Jr. riding the rhino in valiantly right through the door of the theater. That was majestic in its way. I can't wait to corrupt him fully. It'd be wonderful. I had a great time. This was fun. Yeah, I'm Deception Check. I play here Tuesday nights, and yeah, this is my place. This is my people. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Awesome. And speaking of epic entrances with rhinos, Mr. Elam D. Wood Jr. How about you?
Good evening, everybody. My favorite moment was taking my badge off and throwing it on the ground so I can go rob a bank with Merrick. I think he and I are going to be pals. And I am at Travis Bowles, but if I wear my hat like this, I'm Michael Stipe from the Shiny Happy People video.
Oh, God.
This really pisses off my wife when I do this. And I gotta go. WebDM is tomorrow if I stay up late enough tonight to finish it. I'm just back from PAX Unplugged. I think we're gonna talk about hex crawls again, so get ready for that. And I miss you, Lindy. Lindy and I were within proximity to each other not hours ago, and it's bittersweet. But I love these people, and I'm so glad that I get to play this game, and I appreciate you.
Awesome, awesome. Our lovely lady of the evening who was able to get her body back.
Yes, thankfully.
How are you?
I was a little worried there that I was gonna get burned because I know who I was, but nobody else knew who I was.
You did a great job.
My favorite part was playing both Ambaras. That was interesting to say the least. I am Nuggetosaurus on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find me here on Tuesday nights. And you can find me on my own channel Wednesday through Sunday, varying times and days. And I do just variety streaming and play whatever I feel like playing that day. So yeah, that's me.
Super awesome fun times. Speaking of super awesome fun times, Mr. Magnus Deep Shaft.
Okay, yes. My favorite part was when you described Maligno on the outside of the building, crawling by the window. I could really see that in my head. It was,
yay!
Yeah, I'm D20 coup de grace.
On Twitter?
Yeah, no, none of that.
No?
Hey, I probably should do that soon. And have a nice day, yay.
Awesome. Last but certainly not least, Mr. Shiny Pilot.
Shiny Pilot 206, and favorite part was probably them busting through the door of the theater with the rhino, everybody riding on top of it. That was funny. That was beautiful. Nice mental picture. Find me here. That's about it. Just had fun playing is all. Still trying to figure out Ron. He's probably scarred for life now, and I have a little bit of emotional trauma with dead bodies and being asked to shoot and destroy things. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
The first of many emotional traumas that I hope to give this party.
Always getting emotional traumas.
Yes. First, Ron.
Wasn't that bad.
We'll break the others.
Dead bodies for a 14-year-old.
Seen worse.
Congratulations. Everyone is also now level 2. So when we get back to next week, everyone will have a little more HP and some new fun abilities. My favorite part, I really liked everyone in the toy shop with Magnus trying to like decide what to do. I loved it. As soon as you're like, I'm gonna get Rhino, I was like, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna make the Rhino choose and it's gonna be great. Also, just everyone's creativity tonight with the battle was really fun. You guys knew you didn't have a lot of HP, so you were like, let's go about this real creative-like, and I loved it. I loved it so much. Can't wait to get out on the high seas with you guys next week on a boat with the wonderful Captain Sunkissed, the Tabaxi. He's great. He is definitely not a terrible person. We will see you all next week. I think Scraticus is playing raiding. We're gonna raid Scraticus because he's playing some Ravenloft himself, but he's playing Curse of Strahd, so it's a little different. But thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. Some of your comments made me crack up a little bit, and it was great. So keep it up. Stay tuned for more awesome, fun shenanigans as we move into the next module, which will be announced next week. Goodbye, everybody.